Muhammad, you have no respect for the Prophet. You have deep inner hatred. May God, I can't say stuff like this. I can't say stuff like this to you right now. But God knows what's in my mind. It's all right. I'll forgo your ignorance. The reason why I do these shorts and the reasons why I do what I do, because you guys cannot amount to his toenail, the smallest toenail on his foot. You guys can't amount to it. Yet you want to go around mimic him, like as if you are the embodiment of Prophet Muhammad and what he left behind. You are following the tradition of this man, and you are representing this tradition of the man when you guys can't even. You're not even worth the saliva that would come out when he was reading the Quran, because of how cruel you are to your own prophet, to my prophet. You were going to say that I insult the prophet? When's the last time that I go around and said that Muhammad, because of how strong he is, he went had sex with 11 his wife, and out of disrespect with one bath, just one bath, he went and had sex 9 or 11 times. You don't only disrespect Muhammad, you disrespect Moses, you disrespect Jesus, you disrespect Solomon, you disrespect David, all of them in your hadith books. It was the cruelest things that you wrote down about the Prophet, which I'm here to, you know what to do? To shove them in your face. You think Islamophobes are the ones who are using these stuff against you? No. Us believers will use it against you because you run away from it. The Prophet went to a lady and he said, hey, I know that guy is not your man, but let him suck on your booby for a little bit because he's sad. So, hey man, maybe I'm a little sad. I want to be a Sunni. Bring your sister. Let me suck on her booby. Maybe I'll be happy. Because after 5 suckles should be a muharram to me. Would you let me suck on your sister's booby there? Oh, well, you know what? Technically, it can involve your mother too. But God forbid for us to talk about your parents, but you're saying about that to the Prophet and his wives. Oh, let me marry your 6-year-old. Let me sit there and copulate. Let me walk in the public, me holding your 9-year-old daughter's hand, and I'm her husband. Let me do it, bro. Let me be a Sunni like you. Let me be so proud. Let me sit there and be a glorified pedophile. All we need to do is find 2 pubes on her, and that to you is sufficient as motherhood. As her, she's capable. Please let me be that. Let me be that. Or you know what? Let me go take over your country. And then I'm gonna enslave all your women. I'm gonna make them walk topless, right? And after I rape them, because she's my servant, right? I'm going to tell her son to come join Islam, to become a Muslim, because that's what you guys talk about, right? This is what the conquest of how the Prophet told you. That the Prophet said that, oh well, it's not a problem to have sex with these servants. And then what? Her son, her son, or her husband, or her brother, watching his sister, his mother, his daughter get raped, is going to say, oh yeah, this is an amazing religion. I'm going to accept your Islam, right? This is what you want, right? Or what about if you reject a hadith, a single hadith, that's akin to apostasy. Let me just take off your neck right here, huh? Let's do that. How about we do that? Would you like to do that? Please, bro. I'm the one who's defending the Prophet from your nonsense. You can't have a conversation with me because we're going to start to involve goats. Do you understand why? Because you guys are claiming that goats eat the Quran. No, 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 no. That's a weak hadith. So why the hell did you write it? Why the hell are you writing this nonsense? Why are you telling me that the Prophet sat there and started to suck the tongue of his uh, of his of his grandkid, sucking the tongue, right? Well, why are you telling me this? Why are you involving the Prophet in such things? Why do you need to go around and tell me that Aisha used to run after the Prophet while he's going to the mosque to pray to clean the semen off him? That's what you want me to learn about? On how Aisha was cleaning the semen of my Prophet as if he's perverted? He's just gonna go have sex with his wife, bust on his leg, and then just go to the mosque and pray. And people are watching Aisha going behind, like, "Hey, bro, you got some semen on you, man." Like, what is this religion you're trying to preach to me? I hate the Prophet. I hate you. I hate you and what you represent. I hate how you're treating Mecca. I hate how you're treating Palestine, the Holy Land. I hate how you guys are approaching the religion. I hate how much you guys divided the everything that comes to religion. I hate how much lies you guys produce. I hate your arrogance. I hate your lack of logic. I hate how you guys think about God. I hate how much you guys steal, how much you guys take from inheritance. I hate how weak you are on the world stage. You are the weakest countries. You have all this oil and all these smart minds, and you have the children of Israel's hotbed. You have the Quran. You have the strongest language. Yet you are the weakest, some of the weakest people. One tiny country with less than a population of Florida is kicking the shit out of you guys. They're beating you up. Let's say what it is. These little Jewish Zion nuts are kicking you, beating billions of you, these little people. That's how much God has humiliated you. He brought people akin to you, the same mentality when it comes to religion. So instead of you guys not representing the ISIS that you guys truly believe in, but you don't want to show, he brought the Jews that are on the level of ISIS, the really crazy Jews, and they're kicking you, a small group. Why? Why hasn't God give you victory over them? Let's be real, bro. I'm insulting the prophet. God is humiliating you. Do you really think that those signs are just going to disappear because you guys are sitting there going to cry to God after you're calling his prophet a pedophile? Bro, don't come to me. I'll destroy everything that you love. I'll destroy everything that you want to come to me because I'm defending my prophet. You guys don't even have the courage to stand up to a bunch of Zionists in a very small country because you're scared of everybody. After you, your own selves, you took the oil that God gave you and sold it to your oppressors because you guys can't put one and one together because you guys think that you have been given the right? 73 sects and they're all going to hell except one. If there's 73 sects, 73 sects are going to hell because then you're a mushrik because you don't know what you're saying. All these lies that you attributed to my prophet, you have absolutely no idea what you're saying, bro. You came to the wrong channel to tell me that I insult the prophet. You're the one who told me he had sex with his concubine in his wife's bed. Do you know how wrong and disgusting it is? Do you know how bad that is? That's the honor of my wife. I'm going to go bring another girl and have sex with her in her bed? What are you talking about, bro? Like, how many times have you tried to allude that Aisha cheated on the prophet? Like, according to your sources, she's been stuck in her house for the rest of her life. Do you know what that means? As per chapter 4, that she committed what? Indecency. That she's stuck in her house. Fahisha is what she committed. That's what you keep trying to explain to me about Aisha. The prophet hated Aisha from the things that I read that you guys said, that the prophet said. She's akin to these whores of Joseph, bro. What are you saying to me, man? Please, come have a seat. You defend your prophet in the hadith. I dare you. You can't, because it's not what the prophet would do. It's not what the prophet would say. It is not the prophet's morals that I know. My prophet would not go around, I was ordered to fight everybody until they testify La ilaha illallah. That's ISIS talk. That's not what the Quran is teaching us. That's nothing in what the Quran says. We did not send you over them a controller. We did not send you over them to like, whoever wants to believe, let them believe, and whoever disbelieves, let them disbelieve and leave them. Yeah, if they don't want to believe, leave them. That's what the Quran teaches you. What are you telling me in your hadith books? Bro, you're lucky I don't go into da'if stuff. Because if I go into the da'if stuff, you're just going to be like, it's a weak hadith. Why they're written down? I stick with the sahih because the sahih itself is enough. Bro, women are on par with donkeys and black dogs. What's black dogs you have to kill? So why is there black dogs walking in front of me in my prayers if I have to kill him, as per what you say the prophet told you? Chameleons, black dogs, frogs can't be eaten. What else do you want, bro? How much more do you want me to humiliate you in those nonsensical books? Bro, I'm fasting. I just slipped and I slipped my thingy in a horse. Did I break my fast? Absolutely not, according to Shafi'i. Where did you get that information? Bro, if I look in Tabari, right, and I look at certain verses, there's 6 different exegesis to the exact same verse, and they all link back to the prophet. So is my prophet that bad? That he went to a group of people and he said, like, hey, this is the exegesis to this verse. And then he went to a whole different group of people and he said, this is the exegesis to the verse, but it's completely opposite here. And he goes to a different person and he goes, this is an exegesis to the exact same verse and it's different than this one and it's different than, and then you guys come to me, you guys don't believe in my exegesis. Hell no. Hell no. Why don't you take my hadith books? Because it's garbage. Well, that's what the prophet said. The prophet didn't say that. You said that. Prove that the prophet said, oh, I have this magic isnad. for the three generations missing, bro. Just because the last guy on the chain said those three people and they could be found in the same area does not mean that the second guy said that. 5,000 hadith from Abu Huraira and 100 hadith from Abu Bakr, his best friend. Abu Huraira stayed for 3 years. Abu Huraira, when he's being asked, hey, is that from you or is that from the Prophet? Oh, no, that little part was from me. Why aren't you expressing that until someone asks you, Abu Huraira? Didn't God tell us not to call each other by these labels and these names? Like, why are you calling him father of cat or father of cow, Abu Bakr? Why aren't you calling them by their names that God gave them? Why aren't you calling them by their father's name as God ordered you to? Bro, don't come to me and tell me I insult the Prophet. You can't stand in front of me because you insult the Prophet. I tear you apart. I tear your religion apart. I tear your jurisprudences apart. I tear your qira'ats apart. I tear you all apart because I'm not here to sit there and be confined to these boxes that you put to yourselves. Do you want to put a cardboard box on your head and say that's your religion? It's not who I am. I'm here to represent what the Quran says. I'm here to defend my prophet, all the prophets, from all this nonsense that you say. Oh, Solomon went around and had sex with 99 girls and only had one child? Or because he didn't say, inshallah, that he's going to have children. So he had one scrawny child, as per Abu Huraira. May God damn Abu Huraira. Huh? What you gonna do? Abu Huraira that you're listing there, may God damn him if that's who he is and that's what he said. Because all he said was lies. All he did was do exactly what Paul the apostle did to the Christians, he did to you. This is what Abu Huraira was doing. This is what Bukhari did. Who knows if Abu Huraira is actually properly existing? Maybe they took the name and made it a pen name just for them to sit there and spread hadith and all this nonsense to subvert you, to make you an idiot, for you to sit here and not understand anything about the religion. Don't come to me and tell me I insult the Prophet. You insult everything to do with the Prophet. The Prophet has nothing to do with you. As God says in the Quran, those that segregated the religion, those that divided the religion, you are nothing to do with them. The Prophet has nothing to do with you. I'm defending the Prophet. You hate the Prophet. If you loved the Prophet, you would have followed the Prophet. What did the Prophet teach? The Quran. Very simple. Don't come to me and tell me I insult the Prophet, because I will tear your religion apart. All right, guys. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other one that wants to sit here and defend their Sunnis and Shia and all this other nonsense that you guys want to throw? Please. Your material, I know it. Okay? Your material is not far from me. Oh, he's Googling it. What's wrong? I'm Googling your books. AI, you can't use AI. Why? Now we're much faster and we're better. We are the one who produced it. Do you know what that means? We are the ones who produced it to kill the animals, to kill the devils, to humiliate the liars, to sit there and make you small. You want to make me small and you want to bring your big shot. The guy that if he slaps me, he goes to jail because we're in the 21st century, because his intellectual mind cannot sit there and listen to the hadith that they wrote. Bro, you don't even know half the nonsense that's in there. What's the first meal in heaven? You don't know. It's going to be fish oil and fish. Just a really bad dish that nobody would want to eat in this day and age. But that's what they want to feed you in heaven because they know. Yeah, there's hell is already there and heaven's already there. But God tells you that hell and heaven still didn't exist until God creates it on the day of judgment. What are you teaching me? What explanations do you have for me? Huh? Should I not wear red? Red is haram. As per who? What do you want? What do you want? Please have a seat. Let's talk about your religion. You can't. You can't even express your own religion. Your scholars fail in front of me. Your scholars, you understand that? When I go to Mecca and I sit there and I talk to them, they fail. They just don't want to have a conversation. No. This not no. You are doubting in Bukhari? Yeah, I am. Oh, you're a kafir? No, I'm not. You're the idiot. You're the one who's associating. Oh, I am calling you and inviting you to Islam, believe in God and the Hadith. You're inviting me to shirk. Are you inviting me to associate to God what I have no knowledge in? Did you pray Fajr today, oh guy who's defending the Prophet? Or did you sleep through Fajr and the devil peed in your ear? Because that we can prove, right? Devil's going around peeing on people's ears. That's why he didn't wake up for Fajr. So it's not your fault. It's the devil's fault. He peed in your ear so you can't hear it. What a cruel little devil. You made the devil look like Mr. Bean in the Hadith books. Yeah, you made the devil akin to Mr. Bean, the way the devil acts. But the devil is sitting there slapping you left and right with the things that he wrote in the Hadith that you keep buying. God states that God's throne is on water. You tell me the devil's throne is on water. So there's an association. But you know what the devil will tell you on the day of judgment? Bro, I'm free of what you associated me to. I My throne's not on water. I don't have a throne. Where's Ali? Is he still here, or does he still want to talk?